Is it working? This thing is acting up. I don't know if it's working. Hey guys, oh God. When I went through to make this thing work, Jesus Lord. Hi guys, welcome, welcome. Finally, Spice, it was taking forever. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. I don't know if you got the link, if you guys can join. Jesus, help me, help me. Hi guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Girl, I had to do a video. Ooh. Let me see if anybody joined yet. Okay. Am I not doing it right? Because you know me. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to see if the girls are here. No. Hey, Kim, welcome. I'm trying to add the other girls, but I don't. Okay, here's Spice. The other girls, but I don't. Okay, here's Spice. Girl, you hear me?
I hear you, girl. We were just talking
about. I got my tabs on. Sorry. I'm running so many people's things on. All right. You hear me?
Yes. For some reason, I got your notification on my phone, but I couldn't get it on my computer. So I'm wondering if they're not being able to get the. Oh, there they go.
Okay. Hey,
Kristen.
I know.
Oh, hello.
Interesting so girl. They will be
oh, y'all look so pretty. Let me share this video. I'm late. I mean, you late. You late.
This thing is not, we're not letting me be great. I'm like, what is wrong with it? And it's like, I forgot how to do it because I haven't been on live forever. So I'm like, what the hell am I doing wrong?
That's how it be. You forget.
You forget how to do it. Mm-hmm. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Let me get on my...
What the hell? What did I do? What did I do? Okay.
How do I gotta leave and then come back because I gotta share.
Okay.
This ain't working right. Let me see. Oh yeah. Hold on.
Sorry guys, technical difficulties, okay? Where's Tootsie?
She's trying to get in. She had one that's the link isn't working, so I just put it in there again.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on today. It won't let me be great. I'm like, what's wrong with this thing?
It's all good. How are you feeling?
I'm okay today. I've just been sleeping like all day. Like this whole week. So and I have like a collaboration video due tomorrow. I'm like, oh my God. Time to get up. Get up. Oops. I know we're waiting on Tootsie Roll.
Let's see. Clipboard. How do I? Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to go back to the YouTube one and share that.
Hi, sis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I need to go on lives more because it seems like I forgot how to use this thing.
Oh, is oh, she is in. Okay,
She's here.
Phone Jones. She was like, "Is Tasha late?"
Girl, if you know Tasha, but I was on time today. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do everything early so I could be on time. And then YouTube won't let me be great. I said, come on, guy, come on. That one time I'm early, it's not working. Thank you, Jordan. I'm trying to. Hopefully tomorrow they'll tell me my surgery date. Hopefully.
Oh, good.
Yes.
That's good.
Hopefully.
Hi,
nothing gets canceled.
Hi, Diamonds, Curls, and Pearls. Hi, Deanna. Hey, people.
Deanna. Hey, y'all.
Hey, Camellia. Yoltz, Jordan, Sky. Is your name Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm wondering I think Tootsie's having some technical difficulties too. She was trying to get on.
Mm-hmm.
It's this thing. Let me try to.
Oh no.
Hey, Deanna.
Hey, Auntie Kristen. Hey, girl. Hey, Phone Jones.
Oops, what I do? Don't listen to me.
Uh-oh.
I know. I was like, oops, don't listen to me. I don't know what I did. Hi, Mama Dale. Welcome. We're just waiting on one more person.
So we were talking, we thought that maybe you were sleeping, so we told Tootsie to start. Tootsie's on the live. I just got her too. I was like, no, we were
We all messed up.
Oh my God.
I've been sick, so everybody's like, if I can't make it, they're gonna switch it out. Here's Tootsie now.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my God.
Hey.
That's your notification. I was in the live like, no, we're on Tasha's live now.
I know. And then like my thing was like messing up because I think I pushed yours and mine, and then it was making this loud, sharp noise, and I was like, what is happening?
Oh no.
Okay, and then Dom popped in, and I was like,
I know, I saw that. You're like, I gotta go.
I know. I felt bad. Hopefully he comes here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Everyone. Sorry.
Hi, everyone.
it's not your fault. They thought I was sleeping. I am tired. I'm trying not to take no medication so I can stay up.
Well, we all made it. Guys, we all made it.
Yes, thank you, guys.
Can we just show you our earrings?
Yes.
I'm going to have earring changes throughout the show.
Oh my God, I was thinking about that too.
Go ahead, girl.
Y'all are so silly.
This is the creator of the earrings.
Yeah.
This is Kristen HTC. I said it, even my son knows it because I keep saying it in the video. So my son be like, it's Kristen HTC. I'm like, yes,
Oh, best friend.
That's so cute.
You back there somewhere.
Y'all look
all right, guys. So I'm here. I have like a topic to talk about because in the beginning I wanted to make this more fun and all that, but then I've been watching a lot of people's videos and everybody been talking about dealing with depression, anxiety, especially me lately. My anxiety has been through the roof. I never thought I had anxiety. I didn't know what it was. I just used to be like, what's wrong with me? Why am I feeling like this? So I wanted to talk about it because everybody I've been clicking on lately, that's all everybody been talking about is depression, anxiety, depression. And I'm like, dang, because sometimes you think you're the only one who is going through this and you're going through this alone. So I wanted to basically touch base on anxiety and depression, especially lately me. I haven't been able to wake up. I haven't been able to eat. I haven't been able to do anything. And if you guys don't know, because a lot of you guys are new to my channel, I was drugged by a stranger, by a cologne. He made me sniff a cologne, and and I was mistreated and whatever. But ever since that, it gave me really bad anxiety of death. Like I'm scared to sleep at night because I think I'm gonna die. So a lot of times, a lot of people tell me, go to counseling and go to stuff. But sometimes you don't want to speak to people because when I went to the hospital, they thought I was like a crackhead. They treated me really awful, really bad. So when I've seen everybody like talk about anxiety, I said, okay, let me bring this to my platform because maybe it's not just me. That's why a lot of times people are like, you're not sleeping. I was like, it's like I'm kind of scared to sleep at night. I know like you can't avoid death, but it's a mental thing. Ever since that thing, it's like I got scared to sleep. I cannot sleep. Like even when I sleep, sometimes I feel like I can't breathe. So I know a lot of people like deal with anxiety differently. So I just wanted to ask you guys, like, how do you guys deal with anxiety, depression, and stuff like that?
I've been having a bad too with anxiety.
It's not just anxiety. When you have a trauma that you're dealing with, that makes that a whole lot more difficult and harder to deal with because that's a little PTSD that you're dealing with because that's a big deal.
Yeah, because I didn't know what it was. Like I was like, what am I dealing with? Like I cannot. Like there's certain times I'll sleep. I sleep downstairs. I don't sleep with my boyfriend because there's times I'll wake up in cold sweat. Like I'm scared, and it's like, why am I scared? This happened. It happened April last year. Like exact. So I'm like, I tried to like avoid everything. I go to counseling, but I don't know. After what I dealt with the hospital, I think I'm scared to go to like talk to somebody about it because I worked in the pharmacy, so I know how they are. They like to give you just drugs. They just give you drugs because they think you're nuts. So I'm like, okay, I don't go to church because when I talk to pastors, it's mostly about, okay, yeah, Jesus can help you. Yeah, I believe in God. I truly, truly do. But sometimes I feel like it's more than that because I'm like, okay, I'm praying, I'm reading my scriptures, I'm doing everything. But sometimes my anxiety gets really, really, really bad, like really bad. Like that's why I always have best friend with me. He's kind of like my comfort, like, and he's up with me all the time. But it's like my boyfriend, like, oh, he needs to go to bed. But my boyfriend, I don't talk to him either because he don't understand. He just be like, okay, yeah, you need to pray. You need to pray. But it's not. I feel like it's more than prayer.
Yeah.
Wow.
To be honest, like, so for me, just like from my childhood and then just stuff in the army, like right now I'm only on one medication, but at one point they had me on a couple different medications and to help me sleep because I couldn't sleep either. I was the same, like I would wake up like sweaty and like just crazy. And they put me on Ambien, but that stuff is crazy though. Like if you don't fall asleep, like, or if you wake up, like you just like hallucinate, and it was like scaring me even more. So that's why like I started like smoking because I'll smoke right before bed. I do, and then like it helps me sleep through the night. But yeah, like it's hard. Like even if you see a counselor though, like sometimes it's hard just to still manage that, or when something's happening at that moment, like to remember, okay, just breathe and just do this or think about that. So yeah, it's hard. I feel like there's not one solution. So like you said, like, it helps a little, but it doesn't help everything at the moment.
But Natasha, who do you have in your life that you do like talk about your feelings with?
I don't really talk to anybody about it. When it happened, I did the video, and that helped me because I met so many people. That's how I met a lot of my subscribers, was through that video. A lot of people in Boston came, and in Haitian culture, people will say it's voodoo because that's what Haitians believe in. Somebody gave you a perfume and then you're going through this. Oh, someone did voodoo. So my mom, when I told my mom, she was trying to cast away a devil that wasn't even in me. So I'm like, she's shaking my head, and her pastors are shaking me. I'm like, what are y'all shaking out of me? It's still here because I'm still dealing with this, So everybody kept saying it was like mostly voodoo. It was somebody like, a lot of people said it's because I was disconnected from God. Maybe that's why. I had a pastor tell me the reason why I went through it was whoever this person was that drugged me, because it's so crazy. When my mom was in Haiti, okay, and my mom sent me this thing on WhatsApp. If my mom's WhatsApp is a Facebook to her, so she wrote me on WhatsApp and she sent me a post about people drugging people with perfume the week before.
Wow.
So when she did it to me, as soon as the guy said, hey, and I'm too nice. That's my problem. My boyfriend keeps saying, you're too nice. The guy gave me the perfume to smell. As soon as I sniffed the perfume, that post came in my head. And I said, fuck, they got me. That's the first thing I said. They got me. So when I started going, and the guy came back up to me, he said, you know what I did to you? I remember his face, his vision, everything vivid. Because if I see him, I know. And it's like I was talking to him, but I'm not here. And I said, yeah. And he starts laughing. And then I run to my car and I went to my friend. I said, dog, I think they drugged me. I think they drugged me. My friend's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You just went to the store. I said, yo, they got me. I think they got me. But the way I'm talking like a crazy person. So she's looking at me like, what's wrong with you? I said, yo, they got me. I said, yo, at least let me drive my car up. If they're going to hurt me, they don't hurt my kids. So when I drove the car up and I'm telling my friend, I cannot, like, it's like I'm hallucinating. 1 second I'm okay. Then another second I'm not. Then another second I'm okay. And then when my sister, she calls my sister comes, my sister's like, what's going on? And everybody kept saying, like, she called my mom was like, it's voodoo, they tried to kill you, blah, blah, blah. Because in our culture, a lot of people, our ancestors did do voodoo. So to them, this is like sign of somebody who's trying to get me. Because everybody who does voodoo always loves me. I don't know why. Everywhere I go, somebody who serves the devil loves me. Like, and it's always, ever since I was a kid, that's like before that. So ever since I was a kid, people who do voodoo always think like, oh, you're so beautiful. You're so funny. Everything to me is so wonderful to them. So my mom already said, you're too nice. You're too nice. So I don't actually talk to anybody about it because whenever I feel like, you go through it and then you don't want to keep burdening people, telling people like, yeah, I'm feeling it. Okay, girl, we already heard about it. So I don't really talk about it. So that's why a lot of times, like when I'm up at night, like I'll tell my mother and my mom, she's the only one who kind of understands, but she's very dramatic. So she always just says, pray to God, read Psalm 91, read Psalm this, Psalm that, Psalm this. And I'm reading it and I'm like, it's not helping me. Like I pray, I go on my knees, I do everything that everybody tells me to do, but it's just not helping.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like I get why you say you don't want to keep talking about it because it would seem like you're burdening people, but I also think that is what's going to help you is talking about it. So whether it's just you finding the person that you trust to do that with, or if you want to use us to do that with, like whatever makes you feel comfortable, I feel like you talking about it and really talking about how it made you feel, what your fears are, how it's affecting you now is going to be what helps you break through it. And I'm only saying that because whenever I've had just a lot of anxiety and fear and just like depression, I only got through it by talking about it. Me holding it in just made it worse. And you trying to deal with it yourself is going to put more stress on your body. And that could, not to say that that's why you're not feeling well, but stress really does manifest itself into your body. When I've been stressful that, your back goes out, my face breaks out, I like stuff, it really can manifest in you. So you don't want it to keep growing and festering and turning into more things because your body's trying to handle all of that you're holding in.
Yeah.
I think too, like you need to it's good that you have people that are telling you to like pray and stuff and they're there for you on that aspect, but you have to find someone that, not that they're not religious or they don't believe that, but that they also can help you in other ways or talk you through things or give you other advice. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I felt like that's important because when it's a hard balance because when someone's just completely, oh, you just need to pray more. You just need to pray more.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I mean, what do you think like I'm doing or what do you like? I don't know. Yeah, it's hard though. And it's hard, like you said, it's hard to talk, like find someone you trust too that, I don't know, that's not going to make you feel guilty or put the guilt on you.
Or that's going to try to make you like, I hate when people try to give you the cliche term so that they feel better about your situation instead of just letting you talk about it and being like, Tasha, this really sucks. And I know it sucks for you, but like, tell me why it sucks for you. Like, it doesn't have to be a pretty conversation and it needs to be a real, raw conversation where you just tell how you feel and don't have to worry about what people are going to think about what you say, and not worry about them being like, God will provide. And we know that.
That's what
I need
it is. Like at first, when I went through it, everybody gave me like a whole bunch of pastors. So it was a whole bunch of different pastors calling me, basically. I had one pastor tell me to fast and pray, that. And there was one who was just basically making it seem like it's your fault. You did this. You should have never went out and blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, maybe it is my fault, So then sometimes you just sit there. Ooh, I'm trying not to cry.
It's okay. It's okay, girl.
If you have to cry too, I mean, don't.
Yeah, let that out. Don't try to not cry. Don't. I mean,
you're gonna make me tear up.
The one thing that I know that you have a relationship with God, and I know that you love Him. You know how I feel about God too. But I do think that sometimes unintentionally people will misuse God on you, if that makes any sense. Yes, God brings us all kinds of things, and He will bring us through. And He'll never put more than we can bear. We know that. But right now, it is okay to say, God, I cannot bear this. And I need you to come here and help me figure this out. Whether it's Him just allowing you to feel comfortable talking about what's going on, or saying that, like, I didn't appreciate that preacher telling me that this is my fault. This is not my fault. I was a victim here, and nobody should be making me feel like that. I don't think people's intentions are bad, but sometimes they're not realizing the effect that they have. And then now you're having to sit with that and determine, like, was I the wrong one? Did I put myself in this situation? Instead of someone saying, Tasha, you were a victim. Someone completely victimized you. They hurt you. They took advantage of you, and that's not okay. And you are entitled to feel that and say that that's not okay. And you can say it as many times as you need to say it. It's not something that you should be holding inside of you, because that's just going to make it worse. And it's unfortunate, because you go to those people for help, and you're going because you feel like, you're the preacher, you have God's ear. I want you to tell me what to do. And I need you to give me a real life recipe on how to address this right now. Don't tell me all the clouds and wishes and rainbows and magic. Like, I need you to tell me it's going to suck for a little while, but every day you need to get up and you need to talk about it. Or every day you need to get up and let yourself feel that pain so that the pain stops feeling so badly. And that is going to be what happens. Like, I think, of course, you want to know, when is it going to get better? But it's not cool for people to just be like, oh, because it makes them feel better about your situation. And that's completely, really effed up. Like, you should not ever have been put in a position to have to wonder, like, what did I do wrong here? Yeah.
And I think there isn't just one answer. So, like, you need to, like, praying does help, but then you need to, like, have someone, like, maybe a counselor or something. Like, I don't know if you've tried, like, going to a counselor, you said?
No, I never did, because I said I was going to go to a counselor, but then I was like, well, if the hospital didn't believe me, like, what makes you think a counselor will believe me? And like, even sometimes when I tell the story, it sounds like I am crazy. It sounds like
it doesn't sound like that to me.
I don't think so. I think so they talk a lot about, like, PTSD with soldiers and stuff, which is a really big thing, but I think a lot of times, like, it gets overlooked of, like, people with some kind of sexual trauma have PTSD, people in the prison system have PTSD, and they kind of just, like, brush it off. Like, there's such a big focus on, because I remember when I was going through, like, counseling and everything, and it was always focused on that, where a lot of my trauma wasn't necessarily being in the Army. It was, like, other things that happened while I was in or before I joined. And so I don't know, maybe, like, there has to be, well, because you live in Boston, it's pretty big, so there has to be someone that, like, maybe you could, like, I don't know if you're more comfortable with, like, a female, or, like.
Well, what about, have you tried, like, journaling and writing things down?
I did, but I just don't like to think about it. Like that's why I'm just a very happy, bubbly type of person. And I don't like being here. Like I don't like it. I don't, even when my dad passed away, I don't like being here. I don't like being sad. I don't. I feel like dang, life is so short, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't dwell on being sad, you know? And sometimes I know like I'll think about it and I try to get up and do something else. Or I try to deal with it, I do something else. I used to write everything I felt, but whenever it comes to that situation, it's just like I can't do it. I can't express my feelings. Like even the video that I put it out, I can't even look at it. I skip through it. I don't even know how it's doing. I just can't go back to just watching how like it's doing or what people has to say. I just don't want to know. You know, because sometimes you're telling your truth and some, you know, there's people that's gonna be like, what? Like, you know, but, you know, I did get a lot of people who told me, you know, there's people that's out there or they heard about it. There's other people that sent me posts about people who died from it. And, you know, I don't know what it is. Like, honestly, I don't know what it is. Some people say it's like sex trafficking drug. So it's a drug that they give you, you pass out and they basically like take you. But I don't know what was the plan with this guy, why he gave it to me or made me smell this cologne. But the cologne, I didn't sniff it. Like I smelled it, but I didn't sniff it. I felt like if I sniffed it, I probably would have fell out or died because the thing, as soon as you smell it, it's like, I don't even know how to explain it. There was a point I was so paranoid, I would smell it everywhere I go. Like I will smell this cologne. So like even my boyfriend, he likes the cologne. It's like the cologne that's shaped like the naked guy, the John something Gaultier cologne.
I think I know what you're talking about.
That's the bottle he used. So even that bottle, if I see it, it brings trauma to me. Like I can't see it. My boyfriend bought it one time. I said, yo, could you just throw that away? I'll buy you another cologne. He's like, what? Like, you know, he did it, but he was like, okay, like, why do you want me to throw it away? It's really traumatizing to me. So.
I mean, that makes sense. Here, I'm gonna, I don't know if you can post your link again, Tosh, because Kristen's trying to get back in. Guys in the chat, sorry, we're not ignoring you. Let's see what's going on. That was going to be my next thing, Iris, is that she says, believe it or not, someone else feels the same way. I've been through the same thing. Glad you spoke on it. And that, I was going to say, could be something. I know you don't want to make your channel about your trauma, but talking about it for me, things that have happened to me, talking about it and using this platform to do it or another platform has helped me, actually. It kind of has become a therapy for myself, but it helped me because I was able to see all the other people saying like, oh my God, the same thing happened to me, or I'm glad you mentioned that because nobody else talks about it. Yeah. And it's not that you're here to make everybody else feel good, but you never know that could be something that you're able to do for someone else while at the same time helping yourself, you know, if you've thought about that. Have you ever thought about that?
My friend, like I have a friend, she always tells me, Tasha, why don't you talk about your experience? Why don't you talk about how you're feeling about it? And I'm like, you know, I already put a video out about it, so it's okay. Like they already know. Like, I don't know. It's like something mentally, like I'm scared to go backwards to it. Like I'm scared to talk about, I don't know. It's just so weird. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it's just, I'm a type of person, I'm very open to everybody. I'll listen, tell me your story. I could give you the best advice. But when it comes to me, it's just like, I'm stuck. It's like, I don't know. It feels like I'm stuck in this box. Like last night, I was up and my boyfriend's like, why are you up every night? And I'm like, he's like, when you go back to work, how are you going to do this? I was like, I don't know. In a way, even when I worked at work, it was kind of therapeutic because I still was moving. Moving. I had my coworkers around me. So at nighttime, by the time I go to sleep, you know, I'm already exhausted. So I just automatically fall asleep. But right now it's like, I'm always thinking. And then the month came. I said, oh God, it's about to be April. And that's when the anxiety started kicking in because it's April. And then now it's like the memories coming back, like, oh God, like whatever. And then it's even when I drive, it's like a sense. It's weird because it's like it's a panic in my brain. Because even when I was in the hospital, I just kept saying, God, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. And it's a mental thing because I go through that again. Like sometimes I just be hearing something like, yep, you're going to die today. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to die. Who's going to take care of my kid? It's like something like I'm nuts. And I feel like I'm crazy in my own house. Like I feel like I'm going insane. Like even sometimes when my Jeremiah is near me, it's just like, I guess really stressed out or I get really emotional. I'm like, oh my goodness, who's going to take care of my child? I'm going to die. Like it's like, I became nuts. Like, I came from that happy person to this depressed person, like on and off. Like 1 second I'm okay, then another second I'm not good. Then I'm okay, I'm not good. That's why a lot of times I be in people's lives because it keeps me not to think. It keeps me not to think about it. So.
But, and I think like what Spice was saying too, like just talking about it and like if you do talk about it more, I think it's so like for me, like my two really big things in my life that happened were one when I was 13 and then one when I was 18. And like back then YouTube wasn't there, and I didn't have anyone to talk to. And so I feel like that's like, I don't know, like now, like there's so many young people or even women our age that this happened to. And I don't know, maybe if they see it, they'll be like, hey, I'm not the only one. Or my experience was a little bit like Tasha's, like she knows what she's talking about, or, it's comforting hearing how she got through it or how she's handling it.
Which would validate to you, hopefully, that you're not crazy. That what happened to you is not okay, but it's unfortunately other people have had things similar. So you feeling the way you're feeling, they would be able to validate like that's I feel the same way. And this is maybe they have tips on what helped them. And then that might help you because it's hard to give advice when you haven't been through something like that because I don't want to just give you words that don't mean anything. Like, I mean, they're a good intention and I want them to help you. But if I haven't gone down that path or had something that traumatic, I don't feel like I'm qualified to really help you. And someone who has been through that, unfortunately, would have kind of went down that road and be able to tell you, like, this is how it was for me. And maybe not even just give you a timeline, but just saying, like, your feelings are exactly how I felt, and this is how long I felt them, and this is what changed me from feeling to feel differently. You know what I mean? Like it could really open up some awareness and understanding for you if you were willing to continue talking about it. And I mean, we meet people up on here all the time that you're like, I never knew I was going to be talking to a lady every day from Indonesia, and now we're like YouTube best buddies. You never know who you might be able to talk to that really has a good piece of information for you, But for the things that I have been through, which seem completely minimal when you share your story, I can say that the only thing that helped me get through that was making myself feel the pain. And I know how bad I tried not to, and still keep trying to stuff it. And I was just telling Charles the other day, I was like, part of me, I think, holds it together because I know I need to get you out of there and get you home. And then once that's done, I'm honestly a little nervous about how I'm going to respond to that because I don't have anything else that I have to take care of. And is that all of a sudden my feelings are going to all come rushing out of me? And now you're home and I'm just in the closet crying because I've been holding down years and years and years of things that I haven't addressed. And I feel like that is my personality and the way I typically deal with things. And I'm trying to let myself, when the feeling comes up, to just let those tears come because I always am like, suck it up, you got this. And I just
that's what I do.
It's not fair to myself. It's just not fair to yourself. And it's hard because once that tear comes, the door is open and you don't know what might come out of it. But I think that's the part about healing is that you have to let those floodgates flow and really be able to go through and discern what's going on, and what you need to and how to address it.
I never
Yeah,
really
because
had
that's
success with a therapist. I went a few times, and I didn't feel like it was really helpful to me. But I have a lot of people that I know that it was helpful for, and I would just either personally just wrote about it, and then I would just talk about it, and that was kind of how I was able to maneuver through it.
That's my hardest thing.
Do you ever do like I try to like practice like mindfulness too, and just like kind of meditate often, and then which is kind of like meditating and praying. It's like just all together. But like I try to direct my meditations. Like I pick a person in my life or something, and like I try to send them good vibes and like wish them the best and like want to help them through a situation too, and just kind of slows everything down and lets you like, and it is emotional. It's hard when you start like tapping into like trauma and stuff like that, but it's really helped me over, I'd say the last 2 years. I've kind of just been trying to practice that and do that more. But I don't know. I just found like an app or like on YouTube. I just like find like what are they called? Why can't I think of the word right now?
I know what you're talking
like
about.
Like the guided meditation.
Yes, that's
yeah.
it.
I just know what I'm yeah.
Yeah, and it's really like at first I was like, this is stupid. Like, and then I really started getting into it, and I don't know. It's really helped me.
It does.
I think that's my problem too, is the silence. I can't do silence because I have to think about it. And so that's why I'm always on someone's live, or I'm always watching videos. But I notice when it's quiet, I have to deal with my thoughts. I get scared. And the first thing that comes in my head is the situation. Okay, this is in my head again, or oh my goodness, I'm gonna die, or I don't know. And it's just the weirdest thing because I never, like, I used to always like deal with people in the pharmacy, and people used to come to me and they used to like to vent to me, and I'm always the one like, it's okay, until now I'm them. And it's like, dang, I'm telling them it's okay, pray, believe. And I was saying the same thing everybody was telling me to do, pray. Go to God, ask God for help, ask God for strength. But now I'm praying. I'm asking God, okay? Yesterday, I was like, God, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I feel lost. I feel like I'm on this earth and I'm like a lost soul. I don't know. What is my future? I don't get it, And I have one uncle tell me, well, because, our generation, we were supposed to do voodoo, and I went to God. This is why this is happening to me. And one of the other uncles said the same thing, because I tell you, voodoo in our family is a big thing. Like, my mom was the first person who broke the voodoo curse, like they call it. That's why they say so much bad things happen to me and my sister, is because of the fact that we're serving a God that we know our generation wasn't supposed to serve. So this is why all this is happening to me. So when you talk to my family, a lot of my family members is like, well, you went to God. This is why this is happening to you. It's basically I betrayed, because when Haitians, a lot of Haitians do voodoo, they pick the child they want. So like, for example, if I'm pregnant and they want my daughter, that's the child I pick. My daughter's already supposed to serve. I'm supposed to grow my child to serve the devil. So me, when I was a child, I was that child. Every person always liked me. I was the fun child, the funny child. Everybody liked Tasha. Tasha was the cute little girl. Everybody liked me. But the thing is, my mom was like, I was already chosen, because from generation to generation, they already pick a child. My mom was the child they chose. So that's why my mom goes through a lot of battles, because the devil fights with her, because that was who they chose for her. So they're going to make your life a living hell until you get strong. So that's why a lot of people, when they say, I don't believe in the devil, I said, sister, girl, I can tell you the devil's real. Believe me. I've seen people flip from one person, their eyes flip, and they're a whole different person. So I know the devil is not no joke. So a lot of people in my family feel as if like, oh yeah, you're serving, the reason why you're going through all this is because you're serving a God that's not our God, basically. So when I'm praying and I'm worshiping and I'm going through these spiritual battles and all this, like when the pastor, Haitians, the pastors are a little bit meaner. They're not like American people who's like, yes, honey, no. They're like, no, you knew that the devil was following you. So they said that this person was already planning to do this. This was something that was already planned because the fact that I was slipping from God, that this spirit came after me. So I said, okay, well, I know a lot of people that's slipping from God and they're living pretty golden, you know what I'm saying? But they said the Haitian guy said that it's a person that already had this plan for me. They knew I was going to be at a certain location. They knew what time I was going to be there. So that's why when he was praying, he was basically saying to me, like, you have to pray, you have to worship, yes, but it's more of a mind thing. If you don't take control of your mind, you will die. And he's like, because the spirit he's like, your mind is the strongest thing in your body. He said, nothing else. Your heart, nothing else. He said, it's your mind. And he's like, you're sitting here, you keep reflecting. He said, until you don't let this thing go, you're always gonna be here. And it's like, and it's always like that. I'll be happy that I just crash and I'm back to here. I'm happy that I crashed. I'm here. So yesterday when the TV wasn't working, I was having anxiety because there was no noise. I'm trying to make the TV work, the TV will not work. I'm like, why is the TV not working? And it's like, and yesterday I'm like, no, this is not okay. Because this is the first time I actually had to deal with it. That's why I brought up the topic about anxiety and depression, because this is the first time I actually had to deal with my mind by myself. Because my TV's always on. I will watch Peppa Pig, anything, just to hear something playing. And yesterday it would not turn on, and I was going crazy. I said, okay, what's wrong with me? Why? Then I called my sister. My sister, okay, I'll call you back. I was like, oh God, you're gonna leave me. Oh God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So Jeremiah was watching his show, but the TV would not turn on. And it was giving me such anxiety because you was next to me. There was there was nothing. And I was like, this is not okay. Something has to be mentally wrong with me. Like, I cannot sit here and be going crazy because the TV's not on, because there was no noise, and I can't sleep in silence. So even sometimes I'll put like Pastor Robert Madu on or Sarah Jakes or somebody on. I have to have someone playing. I can't deal with my mind by myself. If the radio's not on, I'm going crazy. Like, why is the radio not working? Why is nothing on? I need noise. I need something. So I don't know. I just don't know. That's why I brought it up. I said, maybe I'm going nuts because what's going on? Yesterday is like I was having a crazy, like I will say it's anxiety because I never dealt with anxiety, but the way I was acting, I said I think this is anxiety.
Yeah, no, that sounds like.
I was tripping.
And I think that guided meditations would be really good. And you can also start with just like find a short one that's only like 5 minutes long and start with that. And just like that way. So it's only like, okay, 5 minutes of silence. I have to deal with whatever comes. And then just like kind of just let it come and let it go. Like just don't hold on to it. And I know it's hard, but like if you start with like small increments and then work your way up, that's what I had to do.
The person, whoever is guiding it, they're talking to you. So it's not just quiet, low music. If you try to make yourself focus on what they're saying, instead of you hearing just the emptiness in your, the brain start working, trying to really focus on what they're saying, that's what's going to bring you to that mindfulness that just kind of helps calm you down. The guided way is the only way I can do it because I'm the same way. If it's just like a low music tone or like birds chirping, my mind is all over the place and it makes me more anxious. But listening to the words and trying to really do what they're telling you in the guided meditation, it could help. And I agree with Titsy, like start small and just give yourself 5 minutes and see how that works. And if 5 minutes works, then maybe you add another 5 minutes. But I have a question for you because I'm wondering, did this incident that happened and you went to the doctor and they were the ones that told you were poisoned, right? The doctor?
No, the doctor was actually being very mean to me. When they found out, they didn't know, they're like, okay, what's wrong with this girl? Like, so I came in, it was me, my sister, my kids, and my friend. And we was there and everybody was coming in. My friend was like, I don't know. She's saying that she got drugged. She got drugged. I don't know what's wrong with her. And when we went there, my sister was there. Then the doctor was like, well, because it's like I was in and out. 1 second I'm normal, then I'm not normal again. Then I'm normal, then I'm not normal again. And then when I was sitting there, like I could talk to you, then I can't talk to you. Then I could talk to you, I can't talk. So it was like I was in and out. So it made it seem like somebody who was an outsider, like, okay, this bitch is faking it. That's what they kind of thought. So when the doctor came in, she said, well, maybe she's nervous. Make everybody leave. Okay. So she made everybody leave. She closed the gate, the little whatever thing, the little curtain thing. She closed it and then she said, let's be real. So I was like, okay. Because at first I was like, what? But I can't talk. I hear her, but I can't talk to her. And she's like, let's be real. I know what kind of stuff you type of people are on. She's like, you're talking, then you're not talking. I never heard a person being drugged from perfume. And I'm like, I'm not lying. I just remember saying that over and over and over again. Like, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. She's like, oh, I never heard a person say they got drugged from perfume. She took me by my neck, she lifted me up, and she pushed me down. And I started crying.
The doctor?
Wow.
I was crying. I said, I want my sister. And she said, oh, I thought you couldn't talk. And she opened the curtain. And my sister came in. My sister goes, what happened? Tell me what happened. And I said, she hit me. That's all I could say because I can't talk. And she said, she hit me. And my sister was like, okay, Tasha, you have to get up. If you don't walk, I have to take you to another hospital. So my sister goes to the lady. She said, what's wrong with her? And the lady was like, oh, I don't know. Ask her. She can't talk. So my sister got mad. My sister was like, her and my cousin came in. My cousin go, if you don't get help, Tasha, you can't get help. You have to get up. And I said, I can't. She said, Tasha, you got to get up. So the lady came in and the doctor opened the thing and she was like, the other doctor came, she said, what happened? Tell me what happened. The nurse came in and I can't talk. I want to talk, but I can't. I said, I'm looking at her and I can't talk. And the lady was like, what happened? Tell me what happened. So the other nurse came in and the nurse was like, what happened? And the girl was like, oh, she got drugged by a cologne. And the lady's like, buy a piece of paper. But I guess by the time she said to the doctor was like, you heard about it? And she said, yeah, a lot of people been getting drugged by this paper. But I hear her talking to the lady, but the lady was like, I never heard about that. But the other nurse, I could tell that she cared. Like, she was like, tell me what's wrong. And I was like, I just can't say nothing. So my sister was like, get up, Tasha, get up. Her and my cousin Sandy was like, get up. So I was like, okay. So I had to get, I said, God, please, like, make me get up. Make me get up. So I was getting up. I was walking. My sister like, Tasha, keep walking. The doctor's like, well, if she can walk, then she can go. So my sister, she opens the gate. My sister go, okay, we're going to bring her to another hospital. We'll bring her to another hospital. So when they brought me to, I got up, I walked. I was like, I remember I was standing up. I was falling. My sister was like, nope, stand up, Tasha, stand up. So I was walking away. We went in the car. My sister's like, Tasha, I don't want them to think anything. But everybody's looking like, is she okay? My sister's like, yep, she's good. I got in the car or whatever. And then my sister was like, yo, like, what happened? But I'm trying to tell my sister, I can't tell her. When we got to Beth Israel, the other hospital, the other doctors was kind of like iffy, but the doctor was like, one of the doctors was like, I heard about this before. Someone, it's been going on around on Facebook. And then I was like, yeah, I'm trying. But then by then I'm able to really talk. It's like whatever this thing is wearing out. And I'm telling him, like, this is what happened. This is what happened to me. And then the guy was like, okay, I'm going to go get the other doctor. But the other doctor was the same way, like, oh, she got drugged. Like, I hear them. They're talking about me. Like, the doctor's right here, I'm right here. The doctor's like, oh, she claims that she got drugged and whatever. The other doctor was like, no, I heard this. Like, a lot of people have been talking about this perfume drugging. It's a really big thing. And the guy was like, okay. So when he came in, he said he didn't find nothing in my system. They were a little bit more helpful, but they still was acting like I was crazy too. That's why I don't want to go to the hospital, because ever since that doctor, it kind of traumatized me. It traumatized me to trust doctors. I'm scared to be with doctors by myself. I don't want, even the surgery that's going to happen, I'm terrified out of my mind, because I'm like, dang, I'm going to have to be with a doctor by myself and they're probably going to try to kill me, But, I don't know. I really, I don't know. I think the doctor part traumatized me the most. I think that's what made me get to this point. Like, this doctor who's supposed to help me, made me feel like, I don't know. It's just the way she treated me. I never had a person treat me like that in my life. I don't know if she thought I was on drugs. I don't know if she thought I was on something. I don't know what it was, but it was a reason why this lady just attacked me. She was really, really, really mean to me. That's the only thing. And when I was telling my sister what happened, my sister was like, what? Like, why did she? And I told her, I said, don't leave me. That's what I kept saying to her. I said, please don't leave me. Don't leave me. Because when my sister came back and my sister was like, what happened? I was like, don't leave me. And my cousin came and my cousin was like, what's going on? I said, don't leave me, please. That's all I kept saying over and over because I can't talk. I can't say, okay, this is how I'm feeling. This is what, no, I just kept saying, please, please don't go. Don't leave me. Don't leave me here by myself. Please, like, and my sister was like, okay, what? Tell me what she do. What happened? I said, don't leave me, please. Like, I don't think anybody deserved what I went through. Like, I don't even care if I have beef with you. I don't think anybody deserved what I went through. Like, and it's like, I didn't even do anything. You came in, you asked me what happened, and I explained to you, this is what happened. And then you basically like attacked me, and then you're sitting here, you're mistreating me. You dropped me on the bed, basically, and I thought you couldn't talk. And I'm like, I didn't do anything. I'm telling you, I'm coming here. I don't have no drugs in my system. You tested me. I don't have anything in me. Like, oh, I know you type of people. Like, I don't even, like, I was dressed up, makeup on. Like, when somebody's kind of on something. Like, I just didn't understand why, like, a person could treat somebody like that. Like, that's why I don't trust the hospital system. I don't like doctors. I don't care. I know there's good doctors out there because I work, with the pharmacy, but I don't trust no doctor. I don't trust them. I don't want nobody near me. I don't want nobody to take care of me. I'm okay. Just leave me alone. But I don't know.
Tasha, I am so sorry that happened to you like that. That is just
sad.
I'm so sorry that they treated you like that. Like, that is just not okay.
That's all.
It really is. And they don't like did anybody ever go back to the scene and see if the guy was there, or like?
My sister did. My sister went to go look, but she said she didn't see them. It was a whole bunch of dudes, though. It was just like a whole bunch of them.
Were you in a building, like a store or something?
Huh?
Were you at a store, or like, where were you at?
Well, my friend's mom had cancer, so she wants to go buy soup for her mother. And her mom wanted this particular soup at the store. And my friend went in, my friend was asking for directions or something like that. And my friend, she was like, I don't know what this guy was saying. So I said, okay, let me go in and go ask. And that's when all the dude approached me like, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, can I get your opinion on this cologne? And then I was like, okay. And then as soon as he made me smell the cologne, I thought about whatever I thought about. And then I went in to go talk to the Haitian guy. And the Haitian guy, I'm talking to the Haitian guy, but I don't know what he's saying to me. All I remember, he said, be careful with those guys. Be careful with those guys. And I'm like, yeah. But then when I came out, the dude approached me again. He's like, you know what I did to you? And I'm like, yeah. I remember saying, yeah. And he started laughing. And he's like, oh, he gave me the cologne. He said, here. And he's like, can I get your number? I said, no, I'm sorry. I have a boyfriend. And he's like, oh, it's okay. And he gave me the cologne. And then he's like, give me my cologne back, bitch. And I threw the cologne at him and I started running. And when I started running, I got in the car and told my friend, something happened. I got drugged. And my friend's like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? You got drugged? I don't understand. And I'm like, I don't know. Something's not right. Something, whatever. And when I ran to the car, and then I said, God, just let me, if you're going to let me die, let me at least bring my kids to safety. So I just pulled up the car, and then my sister called the ambulance. No, my friend called the ambulance. My sister wasn't there yet. And then my friend called my sister. My sister was at my cousin Garvin's house, he lived literally around the corner. So my sister came, and then when my sister came, my sister was like, what happened? And I'm like, I can't really talk. It's like 1 second I'm here, then I'm not here, then I'm here, I'm not here. So I'm trying to explain. In my mind, I can talk, but I can't speak virtually. All I kept saying, like, oh God, this is going to be my day. I'm going to die. I'm going to die today. I'm going to die. And I think that's what happened after the trauma, and I'm normal, and I came home, and I didn't really deal with it. So all I keep thinking is like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. So it's still in my head. So then when after the whole fact, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, I couldn't do nothing. And then my mom was telling me, oh, take garlic, put the garlic and do this and do that. It was like I had a vampire. I'm like, what do I need garlic for? Should I hold it? And everybody's giving me their remedies, but it's not working because it's something that's mental. Then at the point when I started working, I started telling other coworkers or other people about it, and other people, some people heard about it, some people did. So some girls was telling me like, that's what I never heard about it. Some people told me that they did, but I just I feel like I moved on by ignoring it. I just ignored it and let it go. Like basically I let it go. So then recently I started feeling like it, but then I was like, why am I feeling like this again? But then I noticed it was around, okay, this is around the time that it happened. This is why I'm feeling this thing again. But,
and it was a year ago, right?
Yeah, last year.
That's so fresh, Tasha.
Yeah.
Like it's no surprise that you feel like that. Like that a year ago is no time at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really fresh. Man.
It's weird to me too that the doctor, because if you think about like even just take chloroform for instance, like that could be made in somebody's kitchen and you sniff that and it can knock you out. So the fact that she like wouldn't believe you that,
especially the way you were presenting, and she did said nothing else was in your system. So why would you think that this girl is coming in here acting this way if no other drugs are showing up? Why wouldn't you believe her?
But even still, if you were on drugs, that's very unprofessional of her to like treat you and put her hands on you like that. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I was very shocked. That was the only part that kind of shocked me. Is when she I was like, what? Like, because everybody else was basically like, huh? Like, are you sure? Like, I just think everybody thought I was a crackhead. Like, that's why I really thought. I kept telling my sister, I was like, I think everybody thinks I'm a crackhead. They think I'm on drugs or something. My sister goes, well, they'll see it if they take your blood test. They'll see it if they take this. But then after, I don't know, they were not very nice to me. I was like, okay. Like, and that was what kind of traumatized me. I'm like, okay, like, I didn't. Why are they so mean to me? I didn't do anything, like, So that's why, like me, it takes everything in me to go to a doctor. Like I have to be on the floor dead to go to the doctor. Like that's why when the whole pain, and my boss was like, "Let's go to the hospital." I'm like, "Oh my God, I don't want to go to the hospital. Like, why are you trying to make me go to the hospital?" And I was going through all this pain and going through all this, and they're like, "Oh, let's go to the hospital." I'm like, "Oh my God, I gotta go to the hospital again." But thank God they were affiliated with my job, so a lot of them were nice, but.
Yeah,
I don't really do hospitals. Like no.
Creative is saying that she's heard about this and she said that it's basically undetected, so it doesn't show up in your system when they take the blood work for it, which is even more crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of people think it's like voodoo. Like a lot of Haitians say it's voodoo because they're like, there's nothing in the system. They don't know what causes it. Like a lot of people who inbox me, that's what a lot, even Africans, a lot of people's like, this is like witchcraft. It's witchcraft. It's a substance that nobody knows what it is. It goes in you and it takes over your spirit type of thing. And I'm like, well, I never heard of this before. So,
but you know what? Like, so with like the date rape drug, like that, like when you were explaining it to me, I was like, oh, that's what it sounds like. Because so when I was in college, like a guy, like there was like this whole situation, and like I just remember like going in and out like you were, and like having moments where I'm like, whoa, what is happening? And then I could but I couldn't move, I couldn't talk, I couldn't do anything, and like. You just feel stuck, and that's why when you're explaining it, that's what it sounds like to me. But like, I guess in I don't know, like what kind of form, but that's like, that's crazy. Like, I don't know, that doctor is crazy.
Did you get tested, Tootsie? Did you know that that's what happened? How did you know besides just the way you felt, or did they confirm it somehow?
So yeah, like so I ended up going to the hospital because I think it was like 3 a.m. when I finally like came to, and I could barely walk to my car. Like I was just like really messed up. Like, and I got to my car and I called my friend in college, and I was like, dude, I can't, like, I don't know where I'm at, like, I can't. And I was like on the other side of campus, but I couldn't drive, I could barely walk. And so we went, and yeah, that's what, like, I guess, like, all I remember is I had maybe a shot of hypnotic, and like then I was just like out, and then like he shut the lights off, and then I was just like, I don't know what's happening, like I couldn't do anything. And so I don't know, that's why when you were saying that, I was like, there, it has to be like some kind of thing like that, like that's, I don't know, some doctors are crazy though, that sucks.
Mm-hmm. No.
You don't know like her name and stuff where you could like file a complaint, like.
Well, a lot of people did it for me.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say I would go back, like.
Yeah.
Who filed for you?
My sister did, and then I had like a couple other people who filed for me. I had coworkers file for me, and they're like, "You need to say something." And I was like, "It's not gonna work." Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Nothing ever came of it.
I don't know. I haven't heard. I think she still works there because I have somebody that works with her that knows her. So they said she still works.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I mean, I really appreciate you being so open about it today. I know that was hard for you.
Yeah.
I wish that I had something wonderful to tell you that would just make it go away. But I do think you continuing to talk about it could very well be very positive for you. It's gonna hurt and not feel good for a little bit, but I think it will help you.
Yeah.
And so if you did try the guided meditation, or if there was some way that you feel like if you're up late at night, because you know I'm up late at night. I mean, you can feel free. I'm right there if you want to. And I mean, we don't really know each other that well, but sometimes that's easier for me because I know you don't really know me, and so I'll tell you more. But girl, you just let me know what we can do, and I know for all of us, we've got your back however we can.
Yeah, thank you.
I think you should talk to a counselor, because here recently I was for about 2 or 3 years now I've been having anxiety, and I didn't know what it was, but I feel better when I talk about it, and I also feel better when I'm busy doing something. I used to exercise like obsessively. I used to walk every day, and that's what like really calmed my nerves. And you make sure you get a lot of sunlight and vitamin D. Make sure you're getting all your vitamins that you need, and watch the sugar and the carbs and the processed foods, because and I believe they spraying the stuff in the air, and I feel like a lot of people are having anxiety attacks and anxiety and depression and stuff like that. But I mean, it's in the air. It's crazy. I mean, pray, exercise, do whatever you can just to not think about it. But I think you should talk to somebody, because I just started talking to a counselor. I had 2 sessions with her, and when I feel like I talk about it and get it out, I feel a whole lot better. I know when people cry, they feel better. But I mean, I hadn't had nothing traumatic to happen to me, really traumatic. But I, like you say, you just sit there and in your own thoughts. Oh, I'm never gonna amount to anything. I'm not gonna, I don't know where I am in life. What's next in my life? You have to set a plan. You have to set goals. You have to write it down. You have to see it. Okay, this is my next goal. This is my next goal. Because if you just walking blindly, and you can meditate and read your Bible and just keep going and don't give up. I mean, it's a lot of people that experience worser. That's what I think about too. I was like, it's a person in a worse position than me. It's somebody doing bad, worse than me, in a worse situation than me. So that's how I think about it. Like, okay, I know it happened, and you could get through it. You can get through it. I'm just glad it wasn't worse than what it was. I mean, it could have been rape. It could have been, everything, bad.
But one other thing I would say, Tasha, too, is I had to learn that I like, you can't discount your feelings. If you feel a certain way, don't let anybody tell you or make you feel bad for feeling bad.
Yes.
Those are your feelings, and you get
Just
to sit in that and feel those feelings, and just know that like I would struggle with feeling like, since nobody believes me or nobody's trying to help me, I must not be worth it, or I'm not enough. And actually on Instagram, there was a lady selling a ring that just said, "I am enough."
Oh, I just saw that.
I bought that ring. I was like, I need that ring, and I have it. It's just right on my bed. This morning it says, "I'm enough," because when you let people dictate how you feel about your own feelings, you start like questioning that. And like I'm just saying, don't discount them. They're your feelings to have. And if nobody else is experiencing, or they're not you, they can't tell you how to feel. But you are enough to keep fighting this fight, because clearly you're strong, because a lot of other people are not able to keep pushing forward, taking care of kids, having jobs, doing all you do, and something like that happened to you. So I just don't want you to discredit yourself. Like, you're very strong and capable, and you've proven that. So anything that you feel is valid, and people need to take that seriously. And don't start to dumb it down because they can't catch up, you know? You get to
have y'all ever like kept motivational quotes around your house in every room, or so that motivate that ring, saying that, like, it gets in your head. So you might need to wear some motivational jewelry, something with a quote or something, a bracelet. I got some motivational bracelets. I used to sell paparazzi jewelry. I'm gonna send you some. But maybe put some pictures of something up.
I would just make Post-it notes, and I would stick them on my mirror. And I would just say, like, today I'm going to be strong. Today I know I'm beautiful. Today is my day to do whatever. And I would just read those while I was brushing my teeth. And every morning, I know it sounds crazy, but I started to trick myself into believing it. And then it just continued to do that. And I would even say, like, I am not going to be led by fear. I'm not going to think about the things that, whatever was in my mind, like, this is not going to control me. I have control of me. And I would what I wanted and be very specific. And then that was kind of when I started really learning how to pray, because a lot of times people pray and there's so many formalities before you even get to the prayer. Like, it's Heavenly Father, we come to you and that's you pray how you pray. But for me, it was like, God, listen, I need you to listen right now. I need some help, and I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know how to ask you formally. I don't know if I'm asking you right. I'm just asking you. And my prayers really became conversations that helped me kind of talk what I was going out. But a lot of times I could hear him in my voices when I'm talking. I hear the clarity, like, oh, I ended up talking myself into hearing what he wanted me to do next. And it was
I do that. And that's what I had to do yesterday. I said, God, we need to fix this. We need to fix it. You gave me 2 kids to guide for you. You need to help me guide them, because I don't know what I'm doing anymore, because I feel lost. My boyfriend, he's an old-fashioned type of Haitian type of American dude. You work and go to bed and, hi kids, how you doing? No. Okay, so he's kind of, he's not those type of guys who's very social. He don't know how to talk. That's my problem. My boyfriend, we have our biggest problem because his family, that's how they dealt. They don't know how to communicate. So I'm kind of teaching him how to communicate, because he don't know how to do it. So sometimes I tell him, like, we need to learn to communicate, because you're not communicating. And he holds that, like we spoke about last time, all his feelings stay in. So then he goes through it when he's dreaming and he's just having nightmares. And I'm like, okay. So I tell God, like, okay, you want me to be strong for him. You want me to be strong for my 2 kids. I need help. Like, I'm one person. There's a reason why you gave me these kids. There's a reason why I'm here. There's a reason why you need to show me, because, even my daughter's father, he's drama. So I need, like, some type of stability, because there's so much one person could take, So yesterday I had to ask him, I said, God, usually I go on my knees and pray God and be like, dear Father, rebuke the devil. Yesterday there was no rebuke, and I said, we need to fix this. We need to fix me, because I know I don't eat healthy. I'm starting to have breathing problems now. I can't even breathe right. So I said, what's going on? We need to fix. There's something that's going on with me that I'm not dealing with. I noticed that I've been eating sweets like at night. I'm a person who's very into my shape, very into appearance, very into working out. I can't do nothing. I just sit there all the time, just like eating. I'm eating, and I don't even eat. I just like cookies and sweets and chocolate and ice cream. And I like sweets like, huh? You can eat sweets all the time. Yeah, I'll give you some sweets. See? You know what I'm saying? But what kind of sweets you're gonna give me? I'll give you Oreos. Hold on. But that's all I've been doing, like just eating sweets. I don't even eat food. I'm not hungry. I just want sweets all the time. I don't drink soda. I've been drinking soda like crazy. And I'm like, I wonder why my face is breaking out. I wonder why I look like this. I wonder why I can't breathe when I'm sleeping. Like I snore now. My daughter's like, Mom, you're snoring really, really loud. So it's like, I don't know. Like there's something else that I have to deal with, because I feel like I'm just going through trying to live life day by day. Even when I wake up, it's like anxiety. I'm like, oh, God, I'm here. I woke up and it's bad. Like nobody's supposed to feel like you're underwater and you made it. Like sometimes I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, am I alive? I'm alive. I'm alive. And it's like, what? Like you're not supposed to wake up like this. This is not healthy, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to fix everything. That's why I'm trying to fix like this whole surgery so I can start working out again and start doing everything again, because I need my life back. I feel like I lost myself.
I mean, can you just go and sit outside like 15 minutes a day and really soak up some of that sun?
Because I just been in the house. All I do is sleep.
Get out the house.
All I do, girl. All I do.
Stand outside or take a chair out there and let some of that vitamin D get in you, because it really is good medicine. And it helps with the moods. Like it helps it really does regulate that. But then the more you do it, and sometimes, Tasha, honestly, like getting out of the bed is the biggest task of the day.
Yes.
That is the hardest thing to do, because all you want to do, I'm the worst at this. I bought those blackout curtains so that every day the house is black all the time, and I would never have to know what time of day it is, so I could just sleep and be in my little cocoon. And I will do that for days. And I
forgot today was Tuesday. When my sister was like, whose training is it today?
Yeah.
I said, for what? She said, for the live. Okay, isn't it tomorrow? She said, today. What? I said, Tuesday? Today's Tuesday? She said, yes. I said, oh my God, help me find a game. Help me find something. She said it aloud. She's like, well, I'm going to bed now, okay? Have fun trying to find your game. You know? I was mad. I was like, what? Today's Tuesday? When did it get Tuesday? Like, and that's bad. Like, that's bad.
Sometimes, like, honestly, it's like the days that I actually look presentable is because I'm going to be on camera, either for you guys or because I'm filming videos. As soon as the camera goes off and I'm in that bad space, all the lights come off, the TV comes on, I take the car off, I get in my bed, and I'm hunkered in there. And if I can't do it from this phone, nothing else gets done. Nothing. And before I even get to bed, I'll let my dog out so I don't have to let her out no more, because I know I am not getting up again. And it's like,
like you want to eat, you gotta eat pizza, chicken nuggets, what y'all want? Because I'm going to bed. I just have not been able to do anything for myself.
But what I do is I set a reminder on my phone, and I say at 9 o'clock, Candace, it's time to get up. And by 10 o'clock, Candace, you have taken your shower and brushed your teeth. And just make an hour reminder of what I need to do for the day, so that I can do it. Because I won't. If I just leave it to myself, when I'm feeling in those ways, I'll be there for days straight. Like when quarantine started, I was like, yes, now I don't have to justify why I'm up all day. Nobody's coming to check on me. I don't have to answer no phone. Like everybody knows we're quarantined. And the first probably week and a half, I cocooned. And that's just my natural way when I'm kind of in a low spot. But it can turn, and I know I can spiral fast if I don't start just making myself do everyday things like wash your face, brush your teeth, wash your tail, put on a bra, Candace. Just put on a bra. I'm for 2 hours. Like I'll literally give myself hour by hour things because I'm just trying to get through the day. And then it's like, if I make it till 4:00, then I'm going to reward myself and go to bed early. Like it's like but I have to do these few things so that I can justify not being this, sad woman that's just laying in the bed all day. Cause it's common. It happens a lot for me. And sometimes it just is what it is. And I have to make myself go outside with Chloe while she's going to the bathroom so I can feel the sun on my skin.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy how just 5 minutes can really kind of change your outlook. And you're just like, oh, well, maybe I'll wash the dishes. Oh, well, maybe I'll clean the floor. Oh, and then it kind of just helps getting you going a little bit. But you can do something that works and just take it minute by minute if you have to.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I don't have kids either. So that's what my dogs, like, the only reason I go on walks is because I walk my dogs. The only reason when they go out to potty, I go out and stand there and I'm like, okay, roll up my sleeves and get some sun for a minute. But yeah, I don't know. It's baby steps. But I think the important thing is now that you're recognizing that something needs to change, that, your diet kind of fell off and you're obviously you have like a medical thing going on, but you're working on getting that fixed. So I think that's the thing, is just realizing what is wrong and trying to work towards getting it better.
I'm like, after this surgery, God, Lord, working out, I don't know I know I gained a lot of weight. I got on that scale. I said, maybe it's broken. Let me try again. Because I don't know. I said, this is the devil. Because what's going on with that number? Even my boyfriend was like, babe, your stomach. I know my stomach got bigger. I know. No, I'm just saying, is it part of the situation you're going through? Like, first of all, don't talk about a woman. You should I gained weight. I gained a lot of weight. And this is the most weight I ever gained in my life. Even after my kids, I snapped back. Like, I was actually skinnier than I was before with both of my kids. It's because I was very into working out, running. Running was my thing. I used to love to run. I love running a lot. So now that this whole pain happened, then I was working at Starbucks. I was always drinking frappuccinos and all that stuff. So then it's like, okay, I'm gonna walk to my car, and I don't even do that no more. So now it's like all this weight. I'm just sitting here eating. Jeremiah, 1 cookie for you, 2 cookies for mommy, and we're just like, hey, get my cookie. Oh, I gotta eat it for you. I gotta taste.
Deanna said he didn't have to let you know, sis.
Yeah. Oh, your stomach feel bigger. I know. I look at my stomach all the time. I know it got bigger. Like, goodness. So sometimes he'll just tap my stomach. I'm like, I just get so mad. Like, don't touch me. You don't know me. You know? Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been ignoring everybody in this chat.
They know. They see what's going on. They're good. I've been checking it.
I was like,
I mean, but honestly, Tasha, like anytime this is something that you're dealing with, we can talk about it. Like we don't have to play a game every week. A game just kind of helps break up the week. But if it's something that is you're dealing with, like, just tell us. We can switch the gear. Like the point is that this is something that helps everybody and that we're enjoying it. And I don't want you to feel like you have to be on all the time with us. Like if you're
yesterday I was not on. I was like, Lord Jesus.
And it be like that.
I don't know what to do. So I was like, let me ask. And the crazy thing is everybody I've been going on their social media have been talking about anxiety, depression. So I said, okay, maybe I'm not going through this by myself. Because I feel like I am crazy. Like I really feel like I'm crazy in my own home. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? Like, what am I? And even my videos, like I got to a point, like reactions, I'm like, Tasha, this 5 minutes, go sit on, I can't do that. I can't do anything. I came from doing a video every day to doing all these videos are backed up videos. So I'm like, okay, let me just at least edit this video. Even my editing, I don't have the same passion for it. And I'm like, no, Tasha, you gotta put it. And then when one of the girls was like, Tasha, Tasha, the collab tomorrow. I said, oh shit, tomorrow, collab. Oh, Tasha, collab. Get up, Tasha. Go do something. You gotta get up. There's a collab. And she's like, 12 p.m. I said, 12 p.m., Tasha. And I'm talking to myself, literally, this is how I really am. I said, Lord Jesus, 12 p.m. I gotta do collab. Oh my God, I gotta go live at 6. Oh Jesus. Okay, Tasha, get up. Like, it's like, and I'm like, how am I gonna go back to work? How is this gonna happen? Because I can't even sleep at night. And I can't even do a simple YouTube video. Like, Tasha,
when you were working, were you sleeping?
Huh?
When you were working?
No, because I got home. Well, basically, it's the same time. Because I worked in Boston. Because now I live in Rhode Island, so which is an hour away from where I was working.
Okay.
But I think I think I got fired. I don't know. I think I did, but I don't know what's going on. I haven't heard my manager call me, so maybe I got fired. But yeah, I used to work an hour away, so I had to get there because my boyfriend works 2 jobs. So my boyfriend would go to work from 7 to 2. 7 to 1, and he'll come home like around 1-ish. And then I have to go get a diet. I work from 1 to 9. And by the time I get the kids, it's like, by the time we're done, it's like 10 o'clock. I leave at 10 p.m. Then I go get the kids. It's like 11. We get home like 1. Poor kids, they didn't get no type of sleep. So I used to go back and forth, wake up at 5 o'clock, drop the diet off at school. So it was kind of like a lot. So it was like basically the same thing I'm doing now. Because by the time I get home, it's 2 o'clock, and then I'll wake up at 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock. So it was basically the same thing I was doing now.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. After the surgery, I don't know. I was like, I'm trying to find an online job, but then I said, Tasha, do you really want to work at home? Because you can't even do the simple tasks here now, and you want to work at home. Like, I gotta go work.
I've been working at home, and I would just tell you, for me, because I'm introverted and sometimes just get in my funks, I love that because I can just be here and do my job and nobody ever has to see me. But part of me, like, every time I think about Dave coming home, I'm like, okay, the jig is up, because you're like, were you not in that same spot when I worked here this morning, and now I gotta come up with reasons to like, oh no, I'm productive because he knows.
Yeah.
So
what it's about to be 9:30.
Exactly. I'm gonna either have to get it together, or he's just gonna know, like, she's just not in the mood today. And sometimes that's fine, but I can't let it be days on days on days, you know?
Mm-hmm. It got to a point, my boyfriend got used to it. He just looks at me, how you doing? How you doing? Good. And that's it. Don't talk to me. Your food on the table. That's it. Don't talk to me. Sometimes he'll be like, yo, I think you have mood swings. Like, I thought it's not mood swings. You don't know me. Like, but it's just, I don't know. And the thing is, he's not social either, so he don't bother me. Sometimes it's a good thing, but sometimes it's a bad thing too, because sometimes you need that person, like, what's the matter? He's the type of person, he goes by your energy. You're not happy, he ain't talking to you.
Yeah.
You happy, that's how he is. So sometimes you're like, dang, I just want somebody to be like, what's the matter?
Right.
Or he'll just tap your shoulder. Like, what the? Don't tap me. Don't touch me. It's just like he's not social. It's just, and his mom's like, he always been like that. So it's just like, he don't talk. He's very antisocial. It's so weird. I've never met a person like that. Like, talk. Say something. Say you're angry. Girl, do something. Like, nothing. He's just that type of person. If he sees I'm mad, he won't bother me. If he sees, then he'll see like, you okay? You good? And then I'm like, yeah. And I start venting, he's like, that's crazy, Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, he's not offering input. Like, I need you to give me some feedback here.
That's so crazy. I was like, yeah, I know, it's crazy. Yeah. And sometimes I get mad, but I don't understand why you're just not supportive. He's like, what am I doing? I told you, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. Just pray. It's so crazy because not yet, baby. Jeremiah is so social, and it's just like his daughter. She's a little bit shy too, but she's social. He's just the anti-social one. It's just like, who does he get this from? His mom talks, his dad talks. It's like, why are you so anti-social? He's not. That's crazy. That's all I get all the time. Like, yeah. If you ask me what's the
you can always come talk to us. We're here.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, I really mean that. I hope you know that I really mean that. I'm not just saying it to say it. I really mean that.
Thank you, guys, because I tell you lately I've been going. My lashes is all hanging. I've been going. What is on my eye? I forgot.
Tasha, I was watching, like, because as I'm playing your guys' playlist, sometimes at night I'm like a little zoned out. And so I was watching one of your videos, and one of your lashes was like, partially like hanging. I just kept on going, and I was like,
she's like, the show must go on.
I just want to.
I always do this. Sometimes I'm like, dang, these lashes won't let me be great. One time, I forgot who wrote me. I think it was Yaki. She's like, I thought you was gonna just pull out the lash. I kept saying these damn lashes. Get on my damn pull out the lashes in the middle of the video. I said these lashes just. I don't understand how people can wear lashes on in like after this. I'm gonna just be like,
girl. But the thing is normally like lately I've been wearing them when I'm on camera, and so today I don't, and I look like I'm bald headed on my eyes.
Yeah.
Like, do you always look like that? Oh, because you're so used to these things flying on your eye, and now you're like, girl, you
like,
bald headed.
Yeah. Even when I'm at work, sometimes I'm so used to the lashes. When my lashes are gone, but yeah, I have no makeup.
It just looks so different. That's why I'm like, I need to start wearing them all the time because I'm used to being like bright eyed, and now I'm just looking like you look tired.
I know, like your normal face. Like that.
I've only worn fake eyelashes one time, and we got for my friend's wedding. She paid, or someone did our makeup, and that's the only time I've ever worn fake eyelashes. I'm afraid to do them myself.
Oh yeah,
I forgot to put my do my earring change.
It's like Mr. Rogers.
We got.
I like y'all. The gold one. I think I'm gonna get the gold one and that black one. I like that.
Yeah, I saw Kristen wearing them in one of her pictures, and I was like, I need those.
I know. I was like, I need them.
Thank y'all.
And I like that she has them in different sizes. I don't think I'm bold enough to do the extra large, because those are really big.
You got extra large.
Did I get large? I think
I moved to extra large.
Okay. Wait, which one are these? Large?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you got large.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah. And then look at these ones, Tasha. These are other black and gold.
Those are nice.
Yeah.
Tasha's payday. You're gonna be like, I have to buy Forever Purple. She has like these lashes too. This is what the heck? Sprinkle by Danny. I've been trying to promote these people. I keep forgetting their name. These are her lashes, Oh Baby. And look at it, Oh Baby falling. See, this is not a good promotion.
Oh Baby.
What's her last name? I just ordered somebody. I think I saw her on your page. Did you promote her recently?
I think it's her. Sprinkle by Danny.
I ordered some of her lashes.
Yeah.
There was some
she doing her little thing, and then Forever Purple now she got some lashes. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be broke because there's so much people.
I know.
Joe says she needs an extra large. I have them in my cart. I have a turquoise. Okay. See, doing your thing. I wish I was.
Jones, I posted a coupon code today too.
Oh yeah, I have lines in my video.
Yeah.
So
and the collaboration video, Lord Jesus. She's like, 12 p.m. today? Okay. She's like, no, tomorrow. I said, oh, thank you, Jesus.
One thing that also helps me with my anxiety is crocheting. So I mean, what's your like? You gotta have some type of hobby. Like I gotta be doing something. Like if I sit there, I gotta be doing something. Mm-hmm. So maybe we can all get together and learn how to crochet or something. You already know how to crochet, Spice.
Yeah, but I need to learn because I just kind of taught myself on YouTube.
Oh, really?
That's how I learned YouTube.
Oh, really? And y'all so good. I had the main source, the lady who birthed me. She just never finished a project. I'll do it tomorrow.
That's how I am. I never finish a project. I start it and then it'd be like, oh, this is great. And then 2 days later, I'm like,
And
I go all the tools. I get all the fancy stuff, and then I'm like,
I like hair. I like to do hair and makeup. Well, my hair and makeup, but I don't like doing people's. I used to do people's hair and makeup. I mean, hair. I didn't. I'm still learning makeup, and I stopped doing it because Black people in Boston, Massachusetts don't like to pay.
Ooh, no.
They don't like to pay. They always think that, oh, girl, I have, my sister, brother, cousin just sit and time. So that's why I don't do hair no more. I leave it for the professionals. Like to do, just go to such and such. Even people like there's just one girl I don't get along with, but I always send the clients to her. Like, oh, go to her. She does hair really good. Even though we don't talk no more, but she does hair really, really good.
I just saw a video of a lady that was getting her hair done because they had reopened the salon. Maybe it was Atlanta, but they reopened the salon. The girl got her hair done, and she had this like weave down her butt. And then I told this woman, she had an accent too. I can't tell. Maybe she was Jamaican, but she told her like, "Oh, I'm gonna run out and get the money." And the lady said, "No, you're not gonna run out and get nothing. I need it." Have some reading. So anyway, the girl was trying to get out on paying, and that woman took scissors to that lady's the hair that she just did and was like, "I'm taking my hair back," and literally cut her hair out of her head.
Oh shit!
And she didn't just cut it across; it was all butchered. So the girl had hair like this. About her money. She cut that hair off. Like, I don't care. It's my hair back, and she did.
I don't blame her.
And the lady was like, help me. Are y'all gonna just watch her do this? And nobody did nothing. Nobody moved. Everybody's just like,
nobody knows who she is. They're like, oh, hell no.
Oh, man.
Cut her hair out.
I'm surprised my sister ain't here. My sister's usually in this live, but she didn't come today. Because she would have been, I'm coming in. I'm going to tell them. My sister's a little bit more passionate than me. Like, I'm the louder one, but my sister's the anger management one.
Who's older?
I'm older.
Okay.
But it's the thing is, it's like we balance off each other because like we're all kind of like Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Like my sister is more of the mean, tough, whatever. I'm more of the person who be like, oh, who messed with you? I'm dead. Where she at? Who she with? Like I'm Jesus still working on me. I'm trying to like learn to grow up. Like, you know, even my daughter be like, Mom, this person picked on me. I'm like, who picked on you? She picked on you. Which one? Her? She's like, Mom, please.
Fighting the kid.
Who? Her? Which one? Who she did? Who? And I'm trying. So I'm like kind of the embarrassing one. But I'm sensitive. I'm a crybaby, as we can see. If I'm really mad, I'll cry. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why. I think I got that from my dad. It's his fault. Him and my mom. My mom she has anger management, but she's sensitive too. She cries a lot. My dad cries for everything. So that's like, dang, they made me. It's like, dang, I'm always crying. It's like, but my sister was here. She would have been like, nope, let me tell you what happened. I'm going to tell you. Like,
I thought she was going to be in the.
She probably fell asleep. I kept her up all yesterday. Like, you gonna go to sleep? You gonna leave me here by yourself? She's like, okay, Tasha. But I don't know what happened.
I'm gonna have to get the color you got, Tasha. I like that green. That's pretty.
Right? I like all of them. I like this one. It's like a tie-dye kind of.
Yeah, yours are cute too. You know what I was gonna ask you? Have you done? You know how like you see how there's the little holes? I mean, I guess this kind of does it, but like, have you ever done like cheetah print? Or like you know what I'm trying to say, like where it could look like a leopard or something.
That's interesting. I might have to try something like that.
I don't know how you would do it, but I was thinking about that when I opened them. Like, ooh, that would be cute, like a cheetah or a lion print. But
these are to figure it out.
Girl, I love
them. I know,
and I love that they're not heavy. Like, I was afraid that they're gonna weigh my ears down and make my ears hurt, but they don't.
Well,
and did you see I'm starting to put the earring backs in your package.
I saw that.
If you don't like the clip, you could just put the earring backs on.
Yeah.
And just put the clip down.
That was good. And you give everybody this case? They come in this case?
Well, that was a special I'm running.
Okay.
So
look at her little cute face, you guys.
So cute.
That is so
cute.
I'm just so proud of you.
Y'all.
I know. And then she got the little earrings with the little logo. Girl, I was trying to start my website by August 15th, my birthday. And I'm like, this is a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. You could do it though.
Even the earring paper, like Tootsie just showed, like that's so cute.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I try.
You don't do that.
No, so I was gonna say, Kristen, though, I like that you have the little latch thingy on there because so when I got out of the army, I was all like, oh, I want to do my hair crazy, and I had my ears gauged for a little while to like double zeros.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, so like you can kind of see when they're in it like hangs, but they closed up most of the way, but there's still a little bit. But so with this, like with other ones, they'll come through. Like they'll just like backings, they'll just go right through. So like with this, I was like, oh, that's perfect. So they just like they stay.
That's cool.
But yeah, because I was like, oh, I hope they work, and then I was like, oh yes.
Man, I can't wait to have my twins so you can make them little matching outfits.
I got you, boo. And look, so if they are like a little too tight on your ear, you can like stretch it a little bit. But like I said, you can use the earring backs, which I like the earring backs sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can stretch it a little bit. It's not gonna break. And then you just put them in. But mine, I try to make sure everybody's is stretched out. And I do have earrings for sensitive ears, and I do have clip-ons now. And if you real fancy, I have sterling silver, gold field, but of course it's gonna come with a price, you know what I'm saying? So if you real bougie, I can get you some gold field, I can get you some sterling silver hoops or whatever the case is. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to tell you, Kristen. So, like, a bunch of the girls at work or people going through are like, "Oh, I love your earrings." Well, my assistant manager came out of nowhere, and he's like, "I am feeling those earrings," and I was like, "I had to hold on it," and I was like, "Oh my god, my friend just sent them to me."
I'm telling y'all, wherever y'all go,
apparently
they're gonna be like, "Where did you get those? Where did you get those?" They're gonna break their neck and turn around.
I had this woman, I had a mask on my face. She was like, "I know I'm supposed to have 6 feet away," and she's going like this. "I know I'm supposed to be 6 feet away, but girl, where you get those earrings?" And then I was sitting here. I told the guy, I said, "Let me use the gloves." So I said, "Okay, let me get your phone number. Let me text it to you because we can't. I don't want to get the pen, the paper. You don't know what my hand is." I said, "Her name is Chris." I said, "Hold on, I think I got it. Let me copy the link." It was so funny. I still got the girl's number in my phone. I don't know who she was. She's like, "Girl, I know I'm supposed to be 6 feet away, but
they're so cute. They're really
also like they brighten up my day. Like when I'm like, "Ooh, I can't wait to put on my earrings and see, what I'm gonna wear today. I'm gonna wear these earrings. I'm gonna wear these earrings." Sometimes I switch it up, like, okay, I'm done with but they make people happy, like the bright colors, and they just make people happy.
Yeah.
Make you feel confident.
I was like, "Oh, I need some earrings," because the gold, you put gold on. I said, "Okay," because this hair made me work. Oh Jesus, this hair. Oh Lord. So, my real hair been acting up. I think it's because I haven't been eating healthy too. So I said,
Diane been acting
up. She been scrunching up.
You said that on your video.
It been hurting my feelings. I'm like, "What's wrong with my hair?" I was about to chop it up, go crazy, like forget it. My sister go, "Oh no," my dad's like, "Oh no, mom, don't go crazy, don't cut off your hair." I was like,
"Don't do it."
Driving me nuts. But I thought when I put the earrings, like, "Oh, this just matched so perfectly." I was just so excited.
They're really good. You do a really good job, and I like that head wrap. You put a picture up either today or yesterday of that head wrap you made. That was
yeah, that's pretty.
I was
Yeah,
like,
those are fun.
I know her.
I love earrings too because I don't like for necklaces I don't wear because when like my anxiety I like scratch my neck a lot, so like necklaces don't do well because I'll break them. And then I have like giant like wrists, like I have man hands, but like so bracelets don't fit right, so I'm always like, oh, I need cute earrings. So I'm like, good, I have more.
My thing is earrings and lipstick. Like you will always see
earrings and lipstick. That's what I always used to say. Earrings and lipstick.
Earrings and lipstick. I will not leave the house without my earrings on. Very rare. Well, now that the masks are on, I've been not really wearing much lipstick because I messed up the inside of one of them. Got the
mine too.
Earrings and lipstick are my jam. Like I always have that. I always spend money on both of those.
Yep, me too.
Oh, one last thing I thought about for you, Tasha. Have you ever heard of Talkspace?
No, never heard of it.
I've heard a lot of people talk about it. What it is like it's a way for you to get counseling, but you do it on the phone or through Skype. You have to go there. You can call them. They can text you. So if you're up late at night and you're wanting to, do that, then you can talk to them without having to like go into a building and meet somebody, make an appointment. Yeah. So they're always available. And a lot of people say that they really like it because it's less formal, it's less like pressure. A lot of times, the one guy that he told me, he was like, we just text because he likes to text instead of talking on the phone. And they'll be texting all night long, and they're so you can get the same one every time if you want to, or you can get different people, but they all have like a record of what you're going through, so they can kind of catch up. But that's an option.
Wow, I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's fun. You can download the app. I think there. Yeah. I wonder how that works with like insurance, or if you're like.
I don't know, but I do know that a lot of podcasts use them as ads in there. So there's always a promo code. You can Google and they have like so much off your first session, or you get so many sessions free or something like that. But
cool.
It's something to check and see if it works. I need to do that because I keep saying I was going to do it and I keep forgetting.
With my counselor, I feel like she's more like a business, like my business coach. Like she's like a life coach. Like she's like, you need to work on these goals. And, she asked me things about my life. Like, what do you see yourself? And gave me a sheet to where I got homework to do. She said, this is what I want you to do. I want you to exercise. I want you to meditate. Or she just give me specific assignments. Like now I have a goal sheet I need to fill out. And then with my finances, she gave me a number to help me with my finances. I feel like she's a business coach. And a counselor. And you know what I'm saying? It's just, I do it from home. Like we do video chat since all this going on. And I don't have to leave my house or nothing. I just do it on video chat. And she is so nice. And
that's nice.
Yeah.
I hope I find something nice because I can't do rude, because when you're rude, I'm rude too. So you can't.
You gotta find somebody you like.
That's what somebody you like. They're not one size fits all. So if you don't mix with one, it's okay to cut them off and try someone else. Like you don't have to just with somebody. I mean, it's a personality thing. So it's common that you're gonna be like, you know what, I don't think I like her. And that's fine. And go to the next person.
I need to, because I need to find somebody. Because lately I said, even my YouTube, I said, I work so hard to be monetized, and Tasha, you ain't doing nothing. Like, girl,
talk about it. And then I found out, I think I told you about the videos aren't automatically monetized, y'all. If you don't know, you gotta go in and put the ads in. I've been doing that for a long time. And some of my videos have random ads, but they'll just have one. But my older videos, not one ad. So all the time, I'm just like,
wow.
That's just so piddly $9.79 in the little thing. It ain't going up because none of them got views, or none of them have.
Wow, that's crazy.
I said I have to sit down one day and really figure out this whole YouTube monetize, all that stuff, because everybody has something. I'll talk to one person about, you can't do this, or you can do this. I don't know anymore. I don't know.
So I have a question for y'all. So I switched Tasha and Spice's channel over to like an incognito tab so your guys' ads play. And some of them are just like a little banner at the bottom, but then some are actual like ads where it'll have that little skip ad or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So do you pick what plays or okay.
So you can
pick
the type of ads you want on your channel, and I just pick them all. Like do whatever you
want.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The one thing I wish someone could answer is if one pays more than another. Like,
that's a good question.
Time, or is it just okay that they don't tell you that part? So
I think the people said the longer the ads, the more they pay, or like the ones that non-skippable, those ones pay more. But when people skip the ads, you get less or whatever.
But you kind of only get the non-skippable if you're at a certain level. Yeah. And so if someone does skip, does that mean you don't get any credit, or do they have to?
I think it depends how much they watch, something like that. I remember B Love was telling me about it a long time ago when she called me. Remember I was telling you that he was going back and forth playing phone tag, and then she finally was like explaining how all this whole YouTube stuff happened and the being monetized and because that's when she was advising me like, why don't you do mukbang? So at least if you just start, I couldn't do the mukbang thing. I respect mukbangers. I respect y'all. Girl, just to set up the goddamn food. Okay, you gotta take the picture of the food. By the time we eat, sometimes it's not recording. I said, yo, if I was B Love, I'd be like, yo, how dare you guys speak to me some way? I would get offended for everything. I respect everybody. Like, being a mukbanger is harder than a wig wearer, anything. Anybody out there.
It is hard.
I was like, wow, I had to get put in that situation for me to understand. This is how, whatever, y'all get what y'all get. This is what y'all getting. I don't care. This is what y'all gonna get. I don't care. There was one time, one of the girls was like, is that, what she said? It was salad dressing. She said, why you got your mouthwash on the table? I said, girl, this is what you getting. It was so bright. I was like, I give up. I don't know. That's a lot of work. Like that's why
I started watching you, Tasha. Was you were doing mukbangs because B Love shouted you out about it, and that's when I started going to your channel because you were doing mukbangs.
Yeah,
I saw your afro. I saw Diane. I said, oh,
so you found her through B Love.
Yeah, I found her through B Love. I just remembered yesterday because I was talking to B Love and she mentioned. Or I said, oh, yeah, I got to tell Tasha. And she was like, Tasha. I said, Tasha Society. And she's like, oh, yeah. And then it was like, you're the one that put me on, Tasha.
B-Love is very, I told her that she is very, very nice. Like, very, very, very nice. Like, no.
People really be coming, like,
they be coming hard for her. Because she's nice.
If you ask her questions, she gives you the answer. She don't be trying to hold facts. I don't get it, but I mean,
so why are people hating on her?
Right now, they're hating on her. I mean, they always do because she does cameos, and so she's charging $100 for the cameo. But
on that,
but this is the thing: people charge. I've seen someone do that. Not John Paul, whatever that Paul kid was.
Paul Logan or Logan Paul.
He was charging $1,000 for
$1,000.
Ooh, 30 seconds. He would say, "Hey, happy birthday to your mom," and then be out. She gives you like the one that she did for me, even though it was a mistake, she did it for the wrong person. It was a 5-minute cameo, and then she gives you on the cameo. She's telling you about what you can do on your channel to improve it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
She has 2.5 million subscribers on, and people are like, why would she charge you $100? Like, but if you can't,
that ain't nothing. You gotta invest in yourself.
Exactly.
Everything ain't free, baby.
It ain't free. And I mean, she's not making you pay it. If you can pay it, you pay it. If you don't, you don't. Like that's just
exactly
the shoes you buy. You didn't question Walmart when they said they was gonna give you. You know what I mean? You pay for the service.
Don't
do what you want, and she's giving you way more than other people. But people, if you defend it, then they're like, oh, you think she's a god. Oh, you just worship B Love. I don't know this woman. But I do. a lot of the stuff I've done for my channel is because I've learned it from her.
Mm-hmm. That's what I tell people all the time. She was one of the people, like, even when I was low, like, she used to be like, okay, you know, you need to be more consistent. That's her main thing. I know that was my problem. I was not consistent. Even my daughter said it. You know what made you monetize? Because you're here. Because you used to put one video a year. I'm like, oh, shut up. Like,
wow.
It's so, because even like I was like talking to the group, like, you know, I had like a whole group, and it's like Deanna, Silky, and there's so much people, Chrissy, and they were talking about, oh, I'm not making. I'm like, you guys are almost at 1,000 subscribers in a year. You know what I'm saying? You know how big you guys are, and like, you know, and then sometimes I feel like I'm the mama talking, like, even like when I see Deanna, I'm like, yo, sis hustle. Like, if anybody ever tried to come at Deanna or even Silky or Chris, they hustled to be where they're at. Like, they didn't shock me. I'm like, dang, like, yo, Deanna's everybody's video. Everybody, okay? Hey, thumbs up, Jack. There's some people that I have a channel, like my channel, I already know who's going to comment when they're going to comment. If they don't comment, I'm like, hey, you guys okay? Because I haven't seen y'all. Like, what's going on? You know? Because, like, I always say it because for me to get to 1,000, like, I'm like, what? Even their live streams, they be having like 10, 20, 30 people. You know how long it took me to get fat people in my live stream?
I was watching Sisters live the other day, and she had like 29 people, and I was like,
I'm like, doing her thing. I'm like,
to have 29 people watch you draw on a board and play games with you, and they're so engaged.
Oh, Silky, I love you, but your drawing is no good. Guys, y'all
she didn't need it. Don't come for Silky. She told you at the beginning she couldn't draw.
She was like a cake. A thing. She's like, what you mean this is a cake? This is a patio. You don't see the patio? You don't see
It's really kind of sad. But still, I'm just like, I feel like when people deserve the praise, like, let them have their praise because you want it, and you be mad if people don't reciprocate it. There's so many people that get in their feelings when, like, nobody comes to their lives and they're like, I supported you, but they don't support them. But you know how it feels, and you know how hard you work for it. So why not just continue to prop people up, because that energy comes back. Doesn't matter. 2 million subscribers. I mean, the woman, I've seen her in lives that have less than 1,000 subscribers, and she still checks in because she wants to be the advocate for small channels. And like, because she even said, she's like, it's just a lot of channels just need the right person to give them a shout out, and that's all it takes, because their content is good, their videos are good, they're like cool people. It's just the right person seeing you. And why not? Why not? If you can help somebody, why not help them? You know, I just think that.
I think a lot of people, because a lot of people think, oh, if I'm helping them, it's taking away from me or something. I think that's what they have in their head, where it's like, okay, they can subscribe to Spice and Tasha and me at the same time. It's not a competition.
Not, how many millions and billions of people are in this world? And right now, most of the people that watch me because I'm doing their reactions ain't even from the US. I got 60% of my viewers are coming from the Philippines and Indonesia. Girl. Yep. I can't even communicate with them, but that's who's watching my channel. And y'all want to be mad because what? I just don't get it.
It's like, don't you do me like that. Guys, I'm telling you, you guys need to go on her live.
Her game,
I'm telling you.
Anna has a lot of good things.
I'm telling you, all of you guys are so good. It's so crazy. Like, I go to so many people. I'm like, dang, when I was starting off, I was not like y'all. You know what I'm saying?
But doesn't it motivate you? Like, it motivates me. Like, when I see that they're doing well, like when Deanna got monetized, I was like, see, I need to keep on pushing my videos, because she I think started her channel in October. Got monetized. Like, that's incredible.
She's about how much subscribers? I have like 2,000 something. I said, okay, sis, I see you. Like, I just love it. Like, I like seeing people like I always go on people. You know, even when Kamara Jewel, she got monetized, I was crying with her because I know how hard you work. You work so hard. And some people don't understand how hard it is to be on YouTube. YouTube is hard. It's
and
really
I don't understand why people, if you do have some nugget, like yesterday, I found out you had to get you had to go and place your ads. Everybody I knew who just got monetized, I'm Instagramming like, did you know you had to go put ads in your videos? Because I didn't know that. Maybe y'all knew it, but I was telling everybody I could tell because I knew that they'd be missing the same coins I was missing. Why not get that information? That doesn't make me better by holding it tight. Like I gain nothing from that. And me the message or sharing the information with you, I lose nothing from that. So I just don't get that. Like we are all in here trying to make this thing work. Why wouldn't you just share and help the next person? It's so easy.
But you meet so much great people like that. You know how many people I met just like popping up? Like I went and she just said it, creatively crochet. Her live. I went on her live. I was like, okay, I can't sleep. I seen she was on live. I just went on it. And you know, I'm all sitting here. Her and her husband was singing gospel songs. It was like, yep, God brought me here for a reason. And honestly, it's like I'm all sitting here. Jesus, yes, hallelujah. Like crying. You know, I didn't want to write to her. I'm crying. But you know, sometimes God puts you in certain situations. Like I told you, I've been going through so much anxiety and pain. And then I happened to go on your live and it just brightened up my day. She don't understand how much it meant everything to me. You know, like just so much amazing people on like YouTube. It's just so amazing. Like it's just I celebrate with people. When people are like, I'm monetized, and people don't get how you excited you are. Because, girl, you don't understand how hard you've been trying to work. Those 4,000 hours in no time.
The struggle is real. And YouTube be making you want to throw your whole laptop away. Like, I get everything.
It's funny, but it's true.
It's true. They really do. And
I broke one computer like that.
Huh?
I broke a computer like that. I was mad. I was stop it. It went and it broke. And I was like, Tasha, you got anger management? Like, calm down. Calm down.
Well, even after you get monetized, people just think you all of a sudden have this whole new income. And you just make money. And that is the farthest from the truth. Like you still are hustling, trying to make a little bit of money because they don't even cash you out till you get to 100. I think I've been monetized for a month now, and I don't even have 2 digits. Like it's
well, you don't have 2 digits. You got to do the little thing, the little monetized thing, and then you'll start seeing income. Because
like people just don't understand. And if you do understand, then y'all need to act better. That's what you do. Act right.
Yeah.
That's right. We need to start supporting each other. Yes, we do, Silky. I started in September trying hard to get my creatively crochet. You guys need to check her out. She is really, really good. Like really, really, really good.
So
like
Triple C, I remember what really sold me on her channel is I went on there, or maybe it was her Instagram, and I saw her husband wearing her stuff, her kid.
Yes.
I was like,
I know.
I just fell in love with the whole family.
My husband is very
and I love this panel, like, because some of like Tasha's people and Spice's people and Kristen, wherever she bounced off.
Yeah.
But like it's just like meeting new people, and then like if I find out something, I like to share it with everyone. Like
I read everybody. Like I remember when I was doing the little what was it? The editing thing, and then Spice was like, Tasha, how do you do the little editing on the pictures? You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, it's pitch art. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what.
Right.
And then Kristen did her be all mine.
The thing about it is people be trying to hide it like they created pic art. Like it's not your app. It's not yours. You had to download it just like I'm gonna have to download it. Like
I thought, what's her name? Someone else asked me. She wants to do reactions. I told her what it is. She's like, "Wow, you just shared it." I was like, "It's not for me. I didn't invent it. I want you to be great."
I went through. Shoot, these reactions are wearing me out.
Yeah. Well, even like Tasha, you taught me about OBS. I had no clue, and then trying to figure that out either. And then Spice, you were talking, and I was trying to tell you, I was like, I don't know, I just did this, and I watched that, and somehow it worked.
I still ain't figured out OBS or PixArt.
I abandoned ship on Pixar. I was like, bye.
That is too technical for me. I was like, what?
I see. What's it that I gave her tips and then she did the picture. I was like, dang, how she do that? I'm all trying to figure it out. I said, how she make the people hang like? I'm sitting here trying to figure it out. I said, how she take I show her an app and I don't even know how to do it anymore. I'm like, hold up. I'll do that. I'm supposed to do a reaction video. These people keep writing me, hey, Dimash. I'm like, oh my God. I know Dimash, but Dimash is one of those people that don't get monetized.
Yeah, that's like my Leodra gets demonetized, and my Angelina Jordan, she gets demonetized.
Oh yeah, Angelina Jordan, I already know. She's like the queen of YouTube right now. Her,
so only one of my Leodra videos got blocked so far.
Just wait.
Yeah.
But all these people are like, oh, do this, Leodra, and I'm just like, I already did it, but YouTube hating, they blocked it.
I know, that's the other thing. And sometimes they don't block it; they just say you can't. It's not eligible to make any money.
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing, you guys, is make sure your videos are 10 minutes or longer. I didn't know that. Say make short videos because nobody watches them. So I got all these 8-minute videos. You can't monetize anything under
10 minutes. Yep. I learned that from B-Love too.
Didn't know that. She told me that.
You told me that. I think yesterday, Spice, and I was like, "Oh, I'll have to keep that in mind from now on."
Yeah, she was like, "Just talk and stretch it out as long as you can." Because she was looking through my channel and she's like, "Are you monetized?" I said, "Yeah." She was like, "You're not going to make a lot of money if you keep making these 8-minute videos."
Oh, yeah.
I was doing good. I thought they said keep them short. She was like, "Not that short."
Yeah. Well, I know what they say when you're starting out too, because like if nobody knows you, they're not going to sit there for like 10, 15 minutes and be like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
When you get bigger, they watch it. Like now I start noticing people watch before people used to watch 2 minutes of my video, 3 minutes. But more you put, like I tell people, honestly, when I used to put videos out every single day, people will watch my videos. And then when I started like slacking, people stop. Like now I notice like only I don't get like 20 views, 30 views. That's like, that's my fault because I disappeared. But when you start, you're consistent. You keep putting videos out. If you have a schedule, people will watch your videos.
It's true. It is true. Yeah, that's true. But then typically people don't stay to the end of your video, so you might get the ad for the first one. But yes, right. That video. There was a thing that you said I was gonna mention it. You said it, and I was like, oh, I need to say that. And I forgot.
Who, me or Spice, or me or Tasha?
Tasha said something, and it made me. It reminded me of something. I can't think of it. Anyway, I'll probably text y'all in the middle of the night like I always do.
You know what I was thinking?
That was a great idea at 2:00 in the morning.
Well, guys, I got y'all here for 2 hours, done crying and sang. Look at my face, it's breaking out. Girl, I was looking at my face. I said, Tasha, why my skin breaking? I never have pimples. Now, we know this is a problem. And I'm like, oh, I want a Coke. Now, let's go get some water. Tasha, get some water.
Yeah.
Oh, he was quiet for 2 hours. So I know he's about to come. He's hungry.
Okay. My best friend.
You say hi?
Hi.
He's like, all right now.
We appreciate y'all tonight. Sorry we didn't get in the chat too much, but
I'm sorry.
We had grown folks seeing. Y'all was seeing. Y'all saw what was going on. We was handling. But I thank you for all the supportive comments. Tasha, you should go back and read some because some people have really good ideas.
Okay.
In the chat too. Oh, can you see the chat? Oh yeah, you said it takes a while to replay the chat after you upload it, but it does come.
Yeah, because I think like YouTube does like a processing thing, and they put the video up, and then like later on the chat pops up. Like,
okay,
it's weird. Yeah, because that's how I was able to go back on Kristen's and like add some of the people that were in the platform on her channel.
So Titsy's up next week, guys. So be on the lookout for the ad. Titsy's gonna have her.
Titsy, what you got? What you got planned for us?
I was thinking about doing some like a trivia, but like not super hard. So don't worry.
Smart. And with
trivia.
No, it's fun trivia. You'll be good, girl.
Okay. Because if it's like, what state is the capital of, or see?
Oh no, I'm not trying to get like that. No.
I was looking for trivia yesterday, and it was asking me questions. I'm like, hold on, what's the answer though? I don't want to say I can play the game, but I don't even know.
That's cool. Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate y'all. We'll see you next week.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys. Bye.
Bye. Joanne, let's say hi.
Click off, girl. Find it.
I
There we go.
don't know. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye. You say bye?
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
He's all hungry. Bye, guys.